Okay, so
Hey guys, sorry if the audio quality is a little bit bad. I have to try to get my main backup. I'm using a backup at the moment. Welcome. Hello. We're just waiting for players to filter in at the moment. Um, as it normally goes, if you say 8 and everybody shows up at 8:30, you say 8:30, everybody shows up.
Hi.
Hello. Howdy.
Hey. I just got home. Give me a second for some family time. I'll be right back.
maybe go ahead, take your time. I have sent a message off to Tara, so hopefully she should see it pretty soon. How has your week's been, Trey?
Well, not much has really happened. It's been kind of nice, laid back a little bit.
It's good to hear.
How about you?
It's been good. I can't complain. They've been keeping me busy. They called me in on Thursday. I'm not supposed to have it off because the server racks decided to malfunction, so that was fun.
That sounds exciting.
They showed up, fixed the servers by like about 3 when they called me in at like 1. And then everybody else was having issues, and they're like, oh, hey, you're like the tech guy who's here, and it'd be much faster if you just handle all these customer issues. So why don't you do it? And I said, sure. I could use the overtime.
Ooh, overtime is not bad.
Yeah, it's time and a half, thankfully. Do enjoy that. Especially when I have to drive for 45 minutes to get there, use up like a quarter tank going there and back.
Yeah, that's intense. Enjoy that overtime.
Yeah.
If you get salary, you don't get it.
Yep.
I hate you.
Why?
For years, I'm still stuck at an hourly pay rate.
Oh, I mean, I am also stuck at like at an hourly pay rate. It's just that it's for the county, so they give me overtime if we go over a certain number of hours.
Yes, but you're in a profession that the more time that you spend doing it, the higher the chances are you will be able to shift to something else that is not an hourly pay rate.
Oh, fair enough. You right?
Once you're stuck as a guard, you're kind of stuck as a guard forever.
I mean, like, there's like some movement in there, right? I mean, like, you could change from security guard to a bank guard or something. I don't know how it all functions. There's like some option out there, isn't there?
Yeah, but you're still stuck as a guard, which sucks.
Uh,
This is not the career path that I was promised.
Damn.
I did not spend 8 years of my life getting a master's degree to be a guard. We'll put it that way.
What's your degree in?
Mechanical engineering.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone's surprised by that.
you're a guard? What the fuck? That makes no sense.
Well, it makes absolutely all the sense. You see, all of the entry-level positions require 5 years of actual engineering experience before you can get into it.
Oh, so just like what my problem is of that all the entry level stuff wants you to have previous experience. So now I'm working for the library because I had to like struggle and pine and do freelance work for like 6 months and get 3 separate certificates to be overqualified for this position just to have them say, maybe we'll hire you.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Where do you do freelance engineering work for mechanical engineers?
You don't.
There you go.
Yeah. That is painful to hear. I remember seeing somewhere on my search for certifications for cybersecurity that there's a couple that you can take, which then get you into spots which look for both. And then like you could get like a little bit of cybersecurity experience, which has dealing near those things, and then like still count it as experience is what I've heard. I can go ahead and have a look to see as to what those certificates were again if like you want to see those.
Sure thing, because I am trying to get out of being a guard, and I'd be happy to not be anymore.
And if worse comes to worse, because they don't really go ahead and care much about degrees. I do know that mechanical engineering, depending on what your focus was, can also translate into a related degree for cybersecurity. Because a lot of it's just that like they want you to have like a technical degree in certain fields, and then like that just counts as like, all right, cool, you're qualified, and then they'll put you in like a higher pay rate because of it. But that's not necessary.
Well, if you've at least got a path that I can follow, then that's something that I can look into. Because right now, and this is for anybody who's listening, if you type into Google, what do you need to do to become an engineer? Item 1 says get a degree. Item 2 says get hired. Item 3 gets moved into a better position.
Have you looked into like the federal system, like USA Jobs? Do they have any
Yeah, they don't
mechanical?
respond ever. They just sit there in the computer system for about 4 months, and then I get an automated reply saying, we have decided to pursue somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to put a bunch of them in before they get one.
I've entered the triple digits years ago because I've now been applying for these jobs for 15 years.
Damn.
That is painful.
It's painful because I was sold on the promise that, oh, if you get a degree in this field, you'll be able to sign your own ticket. It's always in demand.
Yeah, you're not the only person I've heard that's done that.
I do.
I can't find an engineer job after.
Because it's a lie.
Yeah.
It was because I was a sucker and believed it, as well as all the media that said, oh, yeah, we need these jobs. We need these jobs. And now it's, nope, we need jobs in a completely new field that didn't exist 20 years ago.
Exactly.
So Tara,
Well, boys and girls,
go ahead, Alarin.
you're the DM.
All right. So it looks like Tara is gonna miss out again because somebody on her team, I'm assuming for a group project, had to go to the ER. So now she's watching that person's kid, and she's stuck in traffic 2 hours away from home.
Hey, bud. Oh, I like your hat.
That story just compiled more and more.
Yeah, yeah.
It didn't really answer any questions. It just asked more questions on top of it. So way to keep with the theme.
Indeed.
My son is begging me to come play with him. I don't know what to tell him. What do you want to play?
Go
kid?
ahead.
He wants to play. Yeah, unlike Trey here, like I have a team that actually works, and so I've been busy as hell all week. And this is the first day I actually got home before 5. Most
Hey,
days
my
it was
team-
like 6 or.
My
What's
team
up?
just works more efficiently.
Right, because it's stocked with all the experienced agents and fully manned all the time. So, yeah, yes, it does. And
Hey,
there's a
that's
reason
not
for
it. That part's not in my control. Calm down here.
that.
Don't you be getting angry at me,
Giving you
says
hell.
Trey.
I'm not mad at you, Trey. I'm just giving you hell.
That's all right.
If you want to go ahead and play with your kid, because I do know that family is one of the most important things in life, go ahead and do that. I can go ahead and have a little sidebar since we're missing Terrence and these 2 nuggets off to Blackwood.
Michael, do you want to watch Daddy defeat a bunch of weird Magman things?
I was gonna say the problem is he wants to.
Okay, here we
He's
go.
finally in combat, so he wants to play.
Okay, here we go. Michael is going to help us defeat these things.
Oh yes,
There we go.
of course. Magnets. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh God, I forgot. D&D Beyond importer doesn't want to let me do the magnets, so I said that I was gonna doodle by hand, and then I forgot. Don't worry,
That's fine. We
I
can
fix
theater
it.
the mind this stuff.
Yes. Indeed.
It's too bad Foundry doesn't have a virtual pen that we can make a bunch of doodles, but
Well, now that you actually go ahead and say that, there is
He
the
has-
pen here. Hold on.
I was gonna say he has a pen.
I have a pen.
oh, but where's the fun in that?
Oh, yes, there.
Yeah, where indeed, Jeff, is the fun in drawing doodles all over my maps every chance you get.
I add quality to your maps.
Yeah, okay, that's what we'll call it then, sure.
Set up a dwarf encampment so that your players knew that there was a dwarf encampment.
That's not the only thing you added.
Can you get my
I'm finding your axe guy. Hold on.
Yes, I've added lots of things to your maps.
Kashi the Red. All right, here he is. It's over here. Gotta find another character too. Ugh.
Can you get Kashi in here?
Kashi is not in this game right now, but maybe.
Where did I say
Let's
was
see.
the Magnet fight gonna happen again? I said ruins, right? Just want to make sure. That's what I have in my notes. I just want to make sure that.
We went.
Yeah, we went past.
We went underground. We found that altar, that weird altar, and then we went further because we were like, well, let's see about this city that's supposed to be under here. Citadel, something like that.
Yeah, the Citadel.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I was pulling up the right map that I have labeled Magman Fight 2020.
No, the 16. That's a hit. You did 6 points of damage. That's a lot. You can attack again too.
All right, cool. So let me go ahead and at least get this thing somewhat functional so that we have tokens.
I got 2 and a 1. Whoa! I got a big hit.
Yeah, you did some big hits.
I'm also very thankful to your son for keeping things interesting while I fix my mistakes.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. So this is the other map, right? This is a town full of orcs. And over here are, that's Uncle Jeff's character. He's a cat dude. And that is Trey's character. He's a little gnome with blue hair and a giant sword. This is my character. He's a robot.
And he can poke things with his stick.
Uh-huh. Yes, he actually punches things. But he used to poke things with a stick. That's his old picture.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't updated that token yet. Hold on, I can fix.
Yeah, you may as well just make it permanently the new one.
Yeah, I think it is set to permanently be the new one.
Where is the older magnet minions?
What's that? Oh, the Magmans? He's working on that. The Dungeon Master, he has some work to catch up on here. So are we just going to say that Iona is holding the fort, hanging out with orcs?
Yeah. She's just learning about the culture,
Well, it's important. Oh,
there we go.
Hey, there we go.
I fixed it.
That's my new token. It's a pretty cool robot, isn't it? You want to see a bigger picture of him? It's right here somewhere.
Hey, where did we disappear?
Where did we disappear?
Let's see where we disappeared. Can you move the maps? See where we disappeared?
Just a moment. Yeah, I can move this around.
You do have dark vision now, if I remember correctly, right?
What? I don't know. Hold on.
I can't remember.
I don't know if I have that activated.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We were going to go underground, so I probably would have done.
Yeah, I mean, like that's my thinking of it.
Yeah.
This is all the red from mine.
I'm confused. I haven't used my.
Oh, did you pick red from
armor.
just like me? Did you pick the?
Yeah, I chose red because his eyes glow red. See.
Yeah, and my eyes are red too.
Are your
No.
your eyes are hazel?
No, on my character.
Oh, your character's eyes are red. Okay.
Oh, it's precious.
Cool. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty cool.
Do I have an elemental?
Let's see here.
Let's see if I can get a hit.
See if you can get a hit.
Yeah, so that let's try all of the hits so that I can hit each magnet.
Now, right now I have armor of magical strength and enhanced defense. No. Okay. All right. I have not chosen my second one, so I'm going to go ahead and infuse my goggles of night and give myself some dark vision. Okay. Yep.
All
dark
right.
vision and armor of magical strength.
Alrighty, I shall fix that in just a minute.
You want to see if you get a hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Pull him over here so he's always ready and available. What do you want to hit with? You want to hit with your little axes or your big hammer?
I want to hit with my choppy axe. I'm gonna see if I can break those skull pointy things.
Little pointy skull things?
Yeah.
You got it. Let's see how you roll. You rolled a 13. That's pretty good, but not enough to hit him. You want to try again?
Yeah. See if I can slash through it.
That's a 14. That's good enough. Let's roll the damage. You slash through it with 3 damage. Whack.
Now let's see if I can hammer down a wall.
Oh, you want to hammer down a wall?
Yeah, so let's see if I can use my hammer.
Okay. All right. Here's your hammer. Boom, boom. Oh, that's really a low roll. What roll is that?
A 7.
That's right. It's a 7. You want to try again?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a little better. What's that?
It's a 8.
That's a 9.
9.
That's right. Okay, you want to try again?
Yeah.
Let's see how this one does. What's that? That's a big number.
Yeah, it's 2 and a 3.
Right, that's 23.
23.
That's so much. You want to see how much damage you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2d6s. 8 whole damage.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I
Oops,
dropped
you
the
dropped your
hat.
hat. Okay. This show has been brought to you by the Michael is Adorable Foundation.
And I love it.
Oh. Can I come up?
Yes, of course. Oh, God. Oh,
Can you get closer?
oh, give me a second, bud. Okay.
Let's see if I can get another hit.
Let's see if you get another hit. All right, let's
Let's
see.
see if I can put down that horse. I'm gonna see if I can blow with my mouth.
Blow with your mouth? Okay, we're going to call that an athletics check. Ready?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a 2 and a 0.
Do you know what that makes?
Yeah.
That makes 20.
20. I just put out that fire.
Good job. What else do you want to do? You wanted to see the rest of the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
Yeah, it's a village full of orcs. See.
Oh, there's some orcs over there. Orcs over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the orcs are making fire. I have to put them out.
Okay, let's see if you can put these ones down. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not very good. What is that?
It's a 9.
It's a 9. You need to get a 10 or better to do it. You want to try again?
Yeah, let's see if I get
All right.
10.
All right, what's that?
That's a 2 and a 3.
That's so much. That's a 23.
I just put out
2 fires at once. Okay. You want to go down this way? Well, you might have to fight these orcs. You want to fight them?
Yeah, I'm gonna chop them in pieces.
Chop them in pieces.
With my axe.
With your axe. Well, that's a pretty good hit. 17. That's a hit. For max damage. 9 damage. That's so much damage. You chopped one orc. Okay, the other one's gonna attack you now. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna bonk him with the flat edge of my thing, and I'm gonna bounce him right onto the wall, and he's gonna go, ow, I hurt my head.
Oh, so you want to shove him off the wall?
Yeah.
All right, that's another athletics check. Here we go. It's an 11. He gets to roll 1, 2. Let's see what happens. Oh, he only rolled a 7. That means you win! Because 11 is more than 7. You shove him off the wall, and he bonks his head and goes, what does he do?
He says, ow, I hurt my head. Hey, where's the game at?
Oh, where's the game at?
Hey.
I don't know. Where'd it go? So, Jeff, Trey, how y'all doing?
I'm pretty good at doing all these guys. I'm pretty good at fighting all these guys.
What's that, Jeff?
Said I'm doing okay. I've currently got about 20 pounds of paper on the boil to try and see if I can potentially make a small mushroom farm.
Paper? 20 pounds of paper.
I'm trying to make a mushroom farm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for explaining it.
So the deal with mushrooms is it's a mycelium, so it's a tiny, very tiny, almost bacterium-like growth that spreads a whole bunch of tendrils through a non-normally biodegradable stuff. And in this case, it's paper.
Mm-hmm.
And as it spreads through, it'll eventually pop out a fruiting body, which is the mushroom that we eat. And in this case, I know that wood chips work, and paper is just really refined and done wood chips. but it's been treated with some stuff which prevents fungal growth. So in order to get it back to a more wood-like consistency, I got to boil the heck out of it so that way it sort of neutralizes and becomes edible for the mushrooms again.
So
Basically.
Trey, I should tell you something about Jeff here. Jeff is basically a wizard because every time I ask him what he's up to, he's like, "Yeah, I'm boiling paper to make mushrooms," or some equally off the absolute wall nonsense, and I love it.
Yeah, I was also had questions, but you asked them, so I was like, I'm going to see where this goes.
What was that, Trey? I couldn't hear you over Michael.
Oh no, I was impressed that that was his answer. Is boiling paper for a mushroom farm.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee you, like at least half the time I ask him what he's up to, it's some crazy experiment.
Before you got on, we were talking about USA jobs. So I got on there and looked up 1811s. Did you know the Library of Congress has an 1811?
What?
And they're hiring.
Are they hiring? Hope they're hiring in 5 years or so.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't say no to that. Wonder what he does.
That's what I was wondering.
What is an 1811?
Well, I mean, you.
Just the federal. Yeah.
I'm learning things.
Yeah, the
So,
federal
like,
government has codes for everything. That just means you're a special agent, felony investigator.
Well, obviously, that's it gets sent out to go track down the books.
Well, what's interesting is it says that they don't do crimes of violence or personal property in the job description.
Which would be going out and hunting down the books.
I guess if there's a fight in the Library of Congress, you just call the cops.
Yeah,
You wait for them to show up.
Because they've just got the one, right? So like he's probably doing other, like, don't call me for the fight in the lobby. Call me when the manuscript is missing. What's up?
What is that white
This thing?
Yeah.
It's a little ticking clock that says that the game is paused. It means that I can't move my dudes around.
And now it's gone.
Until it's up. Oh, I can move.
Why?
What?
When can the air guys move?
I can't move them. Those characters belong to Jeff and Trey.
But how would they move them?
They would click and drag them just like I'm doing. See, click. Drag.
All right, cool. It's working now. So here we go. Away.
Woo!
I don't have all the walls, but we have enough walls so that like you're not bleeding through the entire map.
Oh man. Oh boy.
They are currently not ignited, so like they aren't throwing light.
Underground now. We're actually underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, or those nasty things.
Those are called magmans, and we're gonna beat them up. I mean, probably.
Hopefully.
Chances are good.
So did we see them with enough time to do anything, or are we going straight into?
You do have a surprise action because like they aren't necessarily looking at you. They're kind of just doing magnet things, you know, like kind of like sparking here and there, like tossing flames every once in a while.
Fantastic. I have something.
Oh, all yours, buddy. Rock'em sock'em.
Robots or gnomes.
Yeah, let me see if we can boost you.
Rock'em sock'em gnomes. There you go.
No,
the next best game.
Coming to a store near you.
You know what? I'm gonna cast. If we can do like our surprise round sort of all together. I'm gonna prepare to cast Fairy Fire in their midst as soon as Schnick takes off.
Right.
So Pathos sort of like loads his arms and it spins up and he says, "On your mark, gnome."
Yeah, so we look down the tunnel and we see these things in the distance, and Schnick remembers what happened with the goblins last time. Even though Pathos said he's gonna potentially try to talk to them first, But Stick's gonna cast Bless on the 3 that are here, and we're gonna be ready in case it happens.
All right.
What's that eye from?
Nice.
What's
So
that
y'all remember to
eye
roll a
from?
D4 on top of your attack rolls and saving throws.
What's that eye from?
Got it.
What's the eye?
What? Oh boy, there's more of them. So yeah, Pathos steps forward and he says, "Greetings, I am Pathos. These are my companions. We come in peace."
They
It's after the speech of "we're going to beat them up." Yeah.
so you go ahead and after you finish talking, the little magnets will.
Ones of those are.
The little magmans, what?
The little magnets. Where are the out magnets?
There's some down here and some up here.
And we defeat him, and then we're gonna.
Your son fascinates me with all of his questions. I love it.
You know what? He's all yours.
But you go ahead and you finish talking, and the little magnets will like spin around and go, they'll kind of like chitter back and forth, and they look back, and they kind of like look back and forth between you two, and then they just skitter off deeper into the little lava tubes.
Did comprehend
So they run away?
I don't believe that magnets actually speak a language. Hold on. They kind of just like split up and just run. Oh, your comprehend languages, because they do speak Ignan. I forgot. Does go ahead and pick up strangers, danger, run, warn others. This is the gist of what they said.
Well, then it appears that they're warning others, for we are strangers here.
We should have offered them candy.
Yes, yeah, do you have candy? I don't remember you ever like picking up any.
Don't worry about that.
She's gonna offer it to them and then just see what happens, but like they actually ask for it.
I'm going to point out the magmans that are hanging out over here to everyone else. And I say, I think they are trying to surround us. No, they are running away as well. Let us continue. I'm going to go over here.
Oh.
Like, we're not. I'm just going to trudge forward.
Hey, all your friends are coming. That's good because all your friends are coming.
Yeah, it's good that my friends are coming because there's a bunch of these things.
Yeah, they're all kind of just skittering around.
Oh boy.
I'll keep up the back.
All right, good idea.
Oh, they're all running away.
Yeah, they are running away.
What the heck?
They seem to be fleeing before us, but now there are some behind us, at least 7 or 8.
Just remember this little tunnel right here. We can defend at least if they come that way.
I just don't know what that big thing is.
There are numerous tunnels ahead.
I don't know what that big thing is.
Which way should we go?
I think we should go to the
This
left.
way? To the left?
Yeah.
Pathos approaches over here. Is this like lava as we're seeing?
No, that's like just like dried up. It's just a different. It's kind of just different rock types as like the lava had like cooled and like there's now like different sediments that are now like layering over it and like whatnot. It's just different rocks.
I muted myself because Michael was talking. You said it's just different color sediment?
Yeah, it's just different colored sediments.
Okay. According to Michael, it's lava, so hop.
Then we shall step gingerly across.
I point out that the way down here it looks like a dead end, as near as I can tell.
Oh wait, I accidentally set you to give off life and not have dark vision. So you're currently cast.
So that we can find that minion up ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I have since fixed it.
Okay. Huh. Ooh.
Guys,
Yeah.
they remember that tunnel we used to defend? They seem to be coming in mass.
All right.
Okay, friends.
Oh, they're coming from the other tunnel as well.
I am going to do something. Hold on.
All
I
right.
have something for this. I want to cast. Well, let me ask you this question.
Yes.
This right here. Is that actually 8 feet wide, or?
That is actually 8 feet wide. Yes.
Okay, I want to cast like right in the middle of this area. Well, wait, it needs to be a square. That's the wrong one.
We'll get there eventually.
That big-ish. Minor illusion, and that there's a big hole in the ground there.
They all kind of just run up to it, kind of just sitting there, just.
Yeah, while the others are coming
Alright.
up from behind, Snick moves his hands around in the air, and it looks like the floor caves away, and not in the middle of
That's
that
pretty
tunnel. I
clever.
don't know if it goes wall to wall, but
That's pretty clever. Are these guys looking like they're getting ready to attack?
They're all like kind of just piling up, like right next to one another, and they are looking at you kind of funny.
Okay. I'm gonna try it again in what do I speak?
You speak robot.
I try it in robot. Draconic, I guess. Greetings. My name is Pathos. These are my companions. Pardus and Schnick for short. We come in peace.
They all kind of just look at each other. And from your comprehend languages, Pardus, you would understand. Large lizards speak, dangerous. Must defend. Maybe loot, flames, flammable.
It appears
Okay.
they may be wanting to burn you.
All right.
We can't
Uh,
do the fight.
we're
They
doing
are
the fight.
acting out of fear.
Fairy fire.
Wait.
I'm going. What?
so while you were talking, hold on.
Yeah.
Before we jump to fairy fire, I'm gonna try one last nonsensical thing because I'm a gnome. It's what I do. So I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and just create like a little trinket, something that kind of glitters in like the light of the little lit up areas of rock, I guess. And I'm just gonna throw this little trinket into the middle of them and just see what they do.
You threw a rocket like what? I'm sorry. I was trying to get the encounter working.
Yeah, I use prestidigitation to just create basically this little trinket, just like a little sparkly metal chunk of like a circle chunk, I guess, and just throw that in the middle of them to see if they even pay attention to it.
Oh, what does it look like? It's made out of like wood, stone, like what?
No, probably like a silver, something that's trying to make something that's deeply contrasted to what they're used to seeing down here.
They like want you toss it, but like once once it stops moving, they all just like snap back to looking at you guys.
Then after that, Schnick will take one step. Oh, hold on. One step to the side and say, "Go ahead, Pathos."
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. But also, once you all finish up your surprise actions, go ahead and get your initiative rolls going. And I need to update who's being shown on the extension.
Golly. I think if you mark them invisible, they won't be on the tracker.
Yeah, I marked them as invisible, but then they also won't show up on the map, and that is pretty much all the ones that are on the map that are visible to you guys.
Oh my goodness. All right then. Initiative is not my forte. Damn, they're better than Partis though.
Pain.
I rolled a 2. What do you expect?
Is that really a badge of honor to say, "Oh, hey, look, at least I rolled better than a 2"?
Okay, so I just realized I was on mute. I cast Fiery Fire. I don't know if you all heard any of that, but I fired into this
No.
group here. Pathos's arm starts whirring up, spinning up, and then zzz, boom, it fires off a strange, tightly glowing cluster into the middle of these guys. And everything within a 20-foot cube is outlined in blue light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object cannot benefit from being invisible. So if there are invisible ones over there, that's important.
Alrighty, so
If you actually cast it, it may let you just lay the template down of this cube.
yeah,
Okay. Let me see if I can do
it does not look like. Oh yeah, that's right. He has to put it in the chat first.
Hold on.
I was looking at the presentation and said, "Aha, yes, of course."
How do I get rid of this? Or change its size? Wait, here we go.
I think that's close enough. All right, so all these ones are making dex check.
Yeah, I gotta move this around though. Doggone it. Such a big thing.
No, I mean if you actually cast the spell by clicking on the icon, it should make it for you.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, like there is where I'm gonna snap it.
All I know is that these ones are the ones that are going to be getting hit,
Yeah.
and it's all. It started off. It's not looking great. Wow.
Haha.
Okay, there we go.
Still no good.
Yeah, but this is not a crit fail.
That one made it.
Where did you cast that?
Over here.
Oh, I can't
There's
see
another
anything
cluster.
over there.
Yeah, I also don't
There's
see
another
anything.
cluster of them.
No, I don't see any of those. That makes sense.
What are those little
All right. Looks like 3 on, 3 off.
I believe. Hold on. 1, 2, yeah, 3 on, 3 off.
Okay.
So I believe that's. I'll actually mark them.
I guess just. I mean, it's not really my choice. I would say maybe.
Well, I'd actually
3
like
in front.
clicked yeah, I'd actually clicked and rolled for each one. So actually no.
Okay. Okay.
And it's those 3 with like the little healing marks on them that are not those ones that are hit. Those ones passed. They have got it. So it is very much kind of like what you said of like the ones that are kind of like in like an open path to you.
All right. So that's that.
You still on surprise round stuff?
A lot of magnets.
Yeah. 6 up there, and who knows how many down here. I kind of mashed them all together. I think that's like 8 or 9, something like that are behind the hole.
Well, speaking of that,
Yeah.
What is this for?
Oh,
What
now it's an actual hole.
all right, it's now a hole with difficult terrain in front of it.
Icing for?
So they're all now
What
standing
is
independently.
icing?
I don't know what you mean.
Those are a lot of minions.
Yeah, that's a lot of minions.
And why does it have one of the characters in there?
No, the characters are up here. These are the heroes.
But why does
So yeah, there's a hole with difficult terrain in front of it.
Yep. So some of them start running off to the side. Hold on a minute, I forgot. What's the one is being? I think it's 30. I just want to be wrong. Yeah, it is 30. Go ahead and run up here. Give you a little touch. He misses. He fails to touch you. I believe. I think the formula might be wrong. The formula is indeed
Yeah, that
wrong.
one do it. I kind of hold it back by his head. And he's like,
So that was actually an 8.
okay,
But
still real good,
that's a
but-
miss anyways, yeah. I know that for a fact.
that guy's up ahead and he can't go anywhere?
Hmm.
The guy behind you can't go anywhere.
Not yet. We'll see.
Which one was I just on? Oh, I forgot to begin the combat. All right.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get a snack.
Okay, go get a snack.
Okay. Another one's going to run off that way. And this one up here is also going to attempt to touch you. Trying to give you the bad touch.
Bad touch.
Yeah, the bad touch.
Miss.
That's actually 20 because it's still using the bad formula.
Okay.
To 20, I do think hits.
Yes.
It's trying to use strength for some reason. It's just 5 fire.
Okay.
Alrighty, let me also update that on your D&D Beyond sheet so that the whatever thing is accurate.
No. Okay.
I got it. There we go.
I've got both of them open.
And with that, it's now then your turn, Pathos.
Oh, is it? All right.
Yes.
Just checking some range here on something.
All right. Also, I should have flipped the marks because then that way all the ones that are back here that are now running around would not appear and have. Yeah. I'm not very smart tonight.
Right. Okay. For now, I'm just going to hit one of these guys.
Can I come out? Can I come?
The one that is in a moment, bud. So that's a I forgot to roll the d4, but I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yes, indeed. That does indeed hit.
For 11 damage.
Damn. You said that was on this one, the one with the marking on it?
The smaller one. The one
Oh,
that my
the one that is glowing.
Yes.
All right. I need you to make a saving throw. As it explodes.
Okay.
Hold on just one second. Because it explodes for 10 feet. So that also takes part. That also hits parts. I also need parts to make a dex save.
16.
Just you punch it and it swells up and just pops, and all this magma goes flying everywhere.
I got a 16.
All right, you pass. So you'll be taking half as
Okay.
much.
Sorry, looking for where my dex save is.
I believe that you can just click on the
You can
saving
just-
throw DC 11, and it should roll it for you.
Yeah, you can click on the button in the chat thing. It's kind of cool.
Foundry's amazing. I love it.
It's a skull bone to a
Hey, we both made it.
You can also add a D4 to all of those.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you are blessed.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we only take 4.
Yeah, you only take 4.
All right.
come up.
That then goes away, and so does the body.
So we
Now I'm
both
going
took
to use
damage.
my shield. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got a thing for this. I think I don't take any damage because I took Shield Master, which is I use my reaction to take no damage.
Okay. Aha! Big brain.
Yeah.
So if we only kill one a turn.
And he explodes, and Pathos just sort of holds his arms up, and it manages to avoid being hurt by the flames. And then I'm going to use my bonus action, also from the Shield Master feat, to give this one a little shove. Just hit him with kind of a. I'm going to do it like a Spartan kick.
Yes.
Sweet.
Pantheon Pathos.
Yep. Plus 1d4. Go.
Did you push a
18.
4? Did you
Nice,
push
that does
a
hit.
4? Did you
Okay,
push
I need
this 4?
to check real quick how far I can push him, or if I want to knock him prone.
Did you push this 4?
No, I did not. Yes, I did. Actually, yeah.
You
Did I?
kick him.
Did I?
You kick him into the other magmins and just call it bowling. Call it a day.
Please do.
Let's see how far I can shove him.
S H
Push it away from you.
A.
You succeed. Either knock it prone or push it 5 feet away. No, I need to push it more than 5 feet, so I'm just going to knock him prone.
All right.
Bam! Knock him on his mouth.
What does that make? S.
Hush, please, hush.
Prone he goes.
4. 4. All right, and then I'm going to move. I'm actually just going to step over him. That's not what I meant to do. Turn on this. Here we go. Just step over him right to here.
All right.
Excuse me. Clunk, clunk.
Clunk, clunk. Can I just step on him?
Yep.
All right.
Yes, and that's it. My turn.
So one of them is gonna try and be brave, and even though he's in difficult terrain, because there's gonna be a disadvantage, he's gonna try and jump the little hole that's right in front of him, and fail miserably as he jumps forward and falls flat on his face on the hole. But that would also dispel it as he doesn't fall in. But he is now prone. Yeah, must use half his movement to go ahead and stand up, and the rest of it to kind of shamefully kind of meander forward just like a couple of steps, rubbing his arm.
Hey, nice try, Carl.
And with that, it's now Schick's turn.
Man, Dick wants to hit them, but they blow up.
I got a plan for that, actually. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. But Pathos actually says, Pardis, you should move back.
No complaints from the singed cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a javelin at this guy.
There you go.
Nice.
What'd you get for instead?
Ooh, you nail him.
There you
It has 2 bars in it.
8.
go.
Yeah, rear back and throw this javelin at this kid because I'm scared he's gonna blow up.
So
That's
you hit
what the
him,
mini.
and it goes as you have a javelin which is now sticking through it, like fully through. It's like halfway out of the front and halfway out of the back, and he's now just kind of standing there with the javelin now like in his chest. He grabs onto it.
And then just in case, Snake will take one step back. Oh, there are more.
Told you.
And that's my turn.
All right,
Give me a sec. I got this.
it's time for the bad touch again.
Yeah, give it a shot, buddy.
Oh, I didn't roll it. There it goes. Yep, nope.
Not today.
Not today, little demon.
Can you show me what the minion looks like?
The menu? Yeah, it looks like this.
Whoa.
Yeah, pretty weird, huh?
Yeah, he has the fire hands.
Uh-huh. Daddy's got some Lego versions of these.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did make little Lego magnums. That is correct.
I mean, they aren't supposed to be Magmans, but they sure look like them.
Yeah.
And
That's what I use them for.
and they have the fire hair
That's
sticking
right.
up, and then the fire mouth and the fire eyes.
Uh-huh. Was that another attack on me?
Yeah.
And then a little.
They aren't doing very
Yeah.
well. It's
Well,
that's the wrong
Bye.
button. That's the right
That's
button.
the-
Okay,
And
that
some
one does hit. So we'll go ahead and take that 7 for that. It's supposed to be a +2, not a -2. That means that would be 22, but whatever. Actually, no, it would just be 20 because the -2 and +2 would cancel each other out. Anyways, just 7 fire. It's basically just what I'm seeing within my head is just a bunch of like small children that kind of look like a Jack trying to grab a very large tin man. They're all like kind of just like hopping up and like trying to like touch your face and stuff, but they just aren't tall enough. Anyways, Pardis, now then your turn.
Oh boy. Hmm. So out of curiosity, could I use a bonus action before my regular action, or does it have to be regular action then bonus action?
You can use them in any order that you want, so long as you can use them.
Okay. Just checking one final thing here. Okay. So, hmm. So to start, Bardis is going to attack this one that I'm pointing at with his standard go-to trusty, I'm going to hurt you standard warlock attack.
Yes.
On when I get to it. Good old Eldritch Blast. Let's go. $13, that enough?
The 13 is most definitely enough.
Cool.
Which one is this on?
I believe this is on the one that's kind of in the down
that
here.
One. All right. He swells up and pops harmlessly because nobody's in range. Kind of splashes onto some of his friends.
Not that it does much to him, but perfect. Okay. Next is I'm going to use the new ability that I have of psychic telekinesis to move Pathos 5 feet away from the combat. So I'm basically going to be moving him away from all those guys over in this direction.
So like on top of the one that he knocked prone?
If it's like it's near it.
All right, so kind of like right there. All right.
So he can move away from. So he's not. If he needs to run, he will only take advantage from one of them with the opportunity attack. But I don't know if being prone gives you opportunity attacks too.
You still get an opportunity attack as long as they're within range.
Okay.
Being prone doesn't affect it. But does the psychokinesis improve?
It does not.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Because it is not considered active movement, it is considered forced movement. And if forced movement doesn't give you an attack of opportunity when you cast, say, like Gust of Wind, this also does not give an attack of opportunity. I looked at it very closely. It's not like I could take one of the enemy creatures and move it 5 feet away. He wouldn't get an attack of opportunity against it. So if it doesn't work in that direction, it won't work in the other direction.
All right, just wanted to make sure. Nice to know everything straight. Is that everything?
Nope. Last thing is Pardis is going to move away.
Because cats don't like water and cats don't like magma.
Well, they don't like being set ablaze, so I believe this is where he can go. So effectively, he's run off down the path, you guys, so you've seen him sort of duck away.
All right. Let me just double check something real quick so I can't remember. All right, cool. So it's not lasting. And it hasn't come up yet because Pardis is made out of metal, and I don't consider that to be flammable, creature or not. But whenever they do touch them and there's like cloth or something, it like does catch fire. Whenever it does manage to hit.
Yeah, the creature description does not take into account that something may be made out of a creature, but yet a non-flammable creature.
Yeah. Cool, it's his turn. Ha! He joins the fray. kind of just leapfrog over one another. Another touch attack. Fails. Right then. So this guy's going to go ahead and stand up. And try and touch you again. Which he shall manage to do. For another 4. Wait, I have not. You're at 22 now, right? Eleanor? Is it 22 or 26? I can't remember.
You're muted if you're talking.
He's probably with Kid, so I shall leave him to family time, and we will fill him in later. Okay, cool. He's at 26. Is Discord being the issue?
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, he's back. And with
Hello?
that, hello, welcome back. And with that being said, you're up.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to first use my bonus action to give myself 4 temporary hit points.
All right.
A shimmering field kind of covers Pathos's form, and then he slams his fists together, which begins them vibrating, and then he slams them down onto the ground, casting Thunder Wave. So I need all of your magnums to make Constitution saving throws.
I believe that is correct. And just for the sake of simplicity,
yes.
Because this is what, like 20 feet around you? If I remember, is it 20 or 10? No, it's 5, right?
No, it's 15 feet, and I can direct it. I am directing it this way.
Right. And it's 15 feet by 15 feet. Is that correct?
Yep. I'm putting it.
Oh, you got it.
That.
Never mind. I'm just going to roll them as a group. Okay.
You're kidding me.
And with it rolling a lot better than what I thought it would be, I shall now roll them all individually, because that I don't feel is fair.
Yeah. Holy shoot!
Jesus. Sorry. Okay, cool. There's one.
Whatever. Okay, 2 of them are going to take the full damage.
The 2 in the back.
Yeah. The other ones just take half damage from this.
It's just that proximity, you know. It's kind of like how if you shoot a gun point of blank, it doesn't have as much power behind it as like if it's 5 feet away, because like there's more time for it to get velocity up or whatever. I don't know. There's some logic behind that, and I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. Okay. So damage. Normal roll 7. So the 2 in the back take 7 damage and are blasted back 10 feet. The 3 in the front take 4.
7. Wow. was kind of expecting that to do more.
What's that?
I was kind of expecting that to like do more.
Yeah, well, it would have if it didn't roll like crap and everybody
Rolled
made
really
their
well.
saves.
Yeah. Welcome to D&D.
Yeah.
But in other news, none of them explode. So at least you don't take.
Well, that was the point. That's why I did a thunder wave, because if it killed them, they would be 10 feet away from me.
Fair. That is correct. Actually, is there enough space for that to be the case? You kind of, yeah, they would, just barely. Anything else on this turn, or because I know that you have like the bonus
No,
action shove stuff.
That's it. I've used my bonus action and my action, and I'm not going to move.
Okay. Schnicked, because the one that came before you was murdered. It's now your turn.
Is one of the ones in front of me the one with a javelin in it?
No. The one with the javelin got hit with an eldritch blast and popped.
Okay.
And that sadly took the javelin with it.
So these are all fresh. There's 4 there. There's more coming. Good night. Go big or go home. I'm stepping up to this dude.
All right.
And we're just going to swing this frosty sword now. I got to change it.
All right.
Oops, the wrong one. This one.
I was like, I don't think. There we go. All right, so there's that. Yeah, that most definitely hits.
Oh, it rerolls it. Oh, and it has that on it. Fantastic.
Alrighty. How much of the frost? Oh, nice. So you cleave this thing in two, and it doesn't pop.
Oh, I had a reaction for that, but I'm liking this.
Well.
1 second. I don't have a bonus action, but...
As you expose liquid hot magma to freezing temperatures, it creates a sort of reaction to where the thing doesn't expand and explode. It kind of just solidifies around that area, and that kind of acts as a binding agent for like the rest of the body.
Sorry, I'm reading something real quick.
No problem.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I have no bonus action that really fits right now. I'm just going to take another step back. And that's me.
All right. All right. You know what time it is? Time for them to try and fail to touch you. There we go.
Oh, they're touching me enough. I'm already like half health.
Yeah. Now they're gonna try and touch the gnome.
I just slap his hand away.
Touch 2 electric boogaloo. Wow.
I also slap his hand away. And I tell that one no.
Just kind of like just go, and like looks down, just kind of like, okay. Like a bad child.
No touch bad.
Knocked prone, so has to use up half its movement just in order to stand up. Can't move any further. And it's now Partis's turn.
Hey, Jeff, I could stand being like 5 feet closer to Schnick if you can manage it.
Well, I can't actually see any of you.
Oh.
He
What
just
happened?
sees like 3 of the magmans because he ran around the corner.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you said to run, so I ran,
Yeah, I can't see him
Oh.
either.
and nobody followed.
No. Yeah. Come back?
Fair point.
Pardus.
I think that in fairness, I did that when I thought I was going to blast one of these magmans towards you with the thunder wave. But then you repositioned me, and it worked much better.
Yeah.
It just didn't work too well overall.
Yeah.
Great plan, poorly executed.
Okay. Huh. Well, this looks awful.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do a thing, but it would be very bad for both of you.
If it
Just
makes
kinda
a lot of
Yeah.
Kind of why it's a shame that nobody followed, but hey,
do it anyway to teach us a lesson.
no thank you. I do not wish to perform a cat maneuver. I've seen how this goes. I've been on the receiving end of the cat maneuver. But just in case, I want to take a look here. Yeah, and yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
you'd
you.
both be
The fizzy one.
in
It's the
deep
bear
trouble
kind. It's
if I
the
perform the
bear
cat maneuver.
kind.
Thank you, buddy.
The cat maneuver.
Yep. Lauren knows who I'm talking about.
I'm blanking. Honestly.
It's a certain Hadar spell that was cast in a very close proximity to friendlies.
I remember now.
Yeah, this would be a similar thing, but I'm not going to do it because it would almost guarantee both of your deaths at this point. And as I'm not a team party killer,
If a lot of these died all at once,
no.
all at once, it would be a problem. Yes.
Yeah, and you both would very much die at the same time, by my calculations here.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably be fine, but you just can't really know that. We'll set it up though.
Well, you see, I'm already
There is
taking
another
into
one
account.
you can't see in here.
See, I'm taking into account not just my own spell, which would deal damage to you both, but the subsequent fallout of everything around you exploding.
Yeah.
That's where I would be all right. I don't know what spell you're gonna cast, but the explosions, I'd be fine.
Well, okay. So, enough delaying, since I'm not going to do the first thing that I wanted to do. Instead, I'm going to use my bonus action to pull Pathos over to here. So he'll basically be next to Schnick. Now, right next to each other. So psychic move. Come on, get him moved. There we go. Okay, and the next thing to do, which is unfortunate because everything is within 10 feet. Crime and itney.
Jiminy crickets.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually do anything that without causing damage to one of you.
I mean, Schnick still looks to be at full health. That changes your opinion on things.
Yeah, but again, anything that I do to anything around Schnick right now would also hit Pathos.
Fair.
So instead, after doing my little psychic movement, I'm going to say retreat and head back into the hole.
Do you dash back
exciting.
into the hole? Is that what you use, Gilbert? Nice.
And let's see, make sure that. Oh, since I didn't actually do anything, I'm going to use cat movement to get really far in here. Okay, I'm deep in the safe area. Hopefully people listened.
It goes for the touch maneuver on Pathos. Wow, that's 4 4s in a row. Jesus, these things.
Can we go for 5 4s?
Indeed.
Let's do it.
Just barely slipped through. No, it's a 3. Darn. Broke the streak.
Jeez.
Not complaining.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
So again, note, you may want to listen to the Warlock.
Barely squeeze on into there. Still a miss.
Okay.
And now it's Pathos' turn.
All right. I listen to what he says and I disengage and I book it. So, hold on. No, God bless it.
Is it not letting you? Oh, because you're on the.
I guess I've just completely forgotten how to. Here we go. 15 to there. And then 15 to there. Okay. And that's it for me.
All right. Schnick.
I think he's happy.
Sorry, I was muted. I am not disengaging. So if those two want attacks of opportunity.
You know what? They will take it. They will try and touch you as you try and leave. Another 4. And what's basically a 10, but that's not it. Yeah, so nothing hits.
Okay, so then I'm going to. Man, what does he want to do again? Where'd it go? So now here. Oh, it won't let you center it. Anyway, centered there is what looks like a body of water.
Okay, so just a water spring
Nice.
just sprouts.
Yeah, just like a little. I don't know. I mean, It looks 5 foot deep if they could tell, but it looks. I mean, pretty deep, but it only is that 5 foot square. I mean, and then so I did 5, 10, and then I'll go there.
So I can see as to where you're going towards with this, because they're magma creatures.
We'll see if it happens. Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
And then I'm staying there.
All right. So it kind of just trucks right through it. No care. However, it will stop for a second when it steps into it, and like there's like no splashing or sound to it, and then just kind of keep walking. It's kind of like that's odd. It doesn't normally do that, and then just keep going. And it fails once again to hit you. Is there enough space for him to like squeeze? Yeah, there is. Another touch. Attempt. Another miss.
Does anyone else miss Iona?
Indeed, I do also miss.
Fishing. He was here.
Oh no, he actually can't fit there. There's not enough space. Instead, our boy shall go up that way. All right, Portis, you're up.
Okay.
The one that's the farthest away from you is glowing blue. So you would have advantage straight ahead.
That's still a lot of things here. Okay. All right. Well, I can handle some of that. So, Schnicht, you feel a push on you as you are shoved 5 feet in this direction.
Wow.
Oh no, the wind is so strong today.
Yeah, you're pushed over here. Unfortunately, that doesn't do much for the subsequent effects, but it does help in terms of you're now out of the initial attack range.
Just go for it.
Holy crap. This is going to be... Okay.
Yep. So all 4 of these creatures... Let me pull up the old attack sheet here.
We are crushing magnets.
There's one more egg.
I'm saving this one to eat with you guys.
Oh.
Unless you are done.
I just finished on my egg.
Then I eat.
So I cast Shatter.
Oh.
And it should hit all 4 of these, and I can't see anything past this spot. So
what's the range of the area? It's like 20 feet, right?
It's a 20-foot diameter, but it's a 10-foot radius. So that's why I'm looking. This one will definitely get hit. This one will definitely get hit. And as you can clearly see, my friends are slightly out of the range now. So
So it's something like it's a square, isn't it? What was this square?
It says it's a sphere.
10-foot radius. 10-foot radius sphere.
Right. That would be, yeah, so those 3, you can move it like...
I mean,
If you got to play around with it a little bit, but I know that there is a configuration where all 4 of them are at least touching it. And also Schnicht would not be touching it.
Oh, whoa, I've made some mistakes here. I know...
Also, hey, correct me if I'm wrong. These magmas sure look like they're made of stone, which means they have disadvantage on this saving throw.
Just about to point that out.
Potentially.
If you hold shift, it shouldn't snap to the grid.
Well, there is no grid for it to snap to.
No, it...
Yeah, but it is always going to try. There you go. So those 4?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, it's at disadvantage. It fails anyway. There you go. You'll fail.
Well done.
Yeah.
So they all take 13 damage.
Pop, 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 and pop. So I need 2 dexterity saving throws. Let me
All right.
go ahead and pop into chat.
Oh, this is not my forte.
I did the best I could.
These are going to be at +2.
Don't forget about your blessing, Schnicht. Yeah, both of you do not forget about that, because I could actually go turn it. Almost. And I do also need a second one, because this does happen twice.
What?
Excuse?
That is ridiculous.
Oh. Hey! Put on the second one.
That's okay. I have resistance to
1
fire.
and 1 on both the...
Yeah, that's...
All right.
And then for the second save...
oh my god.
Jesus.
Unbelievable. Everything in my favor. Couldn't get it. Nope, I take full damage both times.
6 on the first one, so that's 6 to both of you. And then on the second one, she's taking 4, you're taking 8.
I'm fire resistant.
Oh yeah, so 3 and then 2. Just take half of the half.
All right, I take 14 minus 4, 10. Okay, I'm at 16. And there goes my temporary hit points. Okay.
All right.
So it was a cat move.
No, it wasn't a cat move because I didn't do it while hitting both of you with my initial spell.
Oh, that's the feline move. The secondary effect hit.
This will be a feline move.
Yeah, sure.
And that is my turn.
All right.
Which is a note that would also reset my feline agility, so I'd be able to move fast again if I need to.
Cool.
So quick.
Just barely out of range. He like pops around the corner and he's like tries to reach for you, but like he's just barely out of reach. Little nubby arms can't like reach that far.
I see him pop around the corner. You just hear a
That guy does make any money. Oh boy, 21.
Son of a bitch. All right.
It's just not your day.
Well, it's not always my day.
But on the bright side, you are doing your job as the tank.
Yeah, I guess so.
And keep in mind, you may wish to continue to move away because you know that warlocks, they may not be able to fire very often, but they can hit pretty hard.
Mhm.
Still got another round in the chamber here.
God, they're all just clogging up the other way around.
I'm sorry, Jeff, are you saying you can do that again?
Yes.
Okay,
Right, Pathos, it's your turn.
cool. I'm gonna shove this dude backwards.
All right. Are you using the shove action, or are you using your bonus action, which is that you shove them for no
My bonus
roll? All right.
Yeah, my bonus action. So that's a 19. And I'm not shoving him prone, I'm shoving him back 5 feet.
Right, cool. You managed to do it.
All right. Now, can I move? There we go. I move back to here, and I shoot that one.
Let's get right here.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
With well, hold on. I mean, even if it goes off, like he's 10 feet away, but like there's a friggin' rock in the way, right? So,
yeah.
Okay.
It does work off a line of sight, so.
Also, don't worry about fire. I'm good. And if you double right click him, it'll show which one.
That's right. There we go. Magic stone. Is that a glowing one?
What do you mean?
Is this one that I hit with?
That one
Are any
is not a glowing one. There is one that's visible to you that is glowing, and that's this one right here. One that's like up front. It's this guy. Yeah, it's guy up
which
front.
one's that? This guy?
He's glowing. I'm trying to see if there's any
I'll
more
shoot
glow.
him. Should just be him. I only hit 3 of them with that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if like one of the other ones like around here. Because I don't think that you killed them all yet. Yep, no, it's just that one. Oof.
Nice. That's a critical.
It sure is. 12 points of damage.
All right, he indeed explodes. And is there line of sight to? Their line of sight? Barely. So like it gets on like your toes. Just roll a dex save at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're just barely within range. You can literally like curl up your toes and not be hit by it.
I mean, all things considered, I'm actually doing quite well.
Yeah.
A lot of them keep missing me, so that was lucky. It just like I had everything going for me on those dex saves. I just couldn't roll for anything. Plus D4, plus 2 for my shield. Just didn't work out.
And with that, Schnick, you're up.
All right, Nick is going to hit this one in front of him and get him out of the way.
Right, so you just gotta like step up like half a step, stab him.
Oh, okay.
I like this no grid thing. That's how I do it with my Legos. Just like measure it out.
Yeah. That is indeed a hit.
Oh, good. I got nervous on that one.
And it dies.
Fantastic. Nick is going to keep running.
All right.
Good move.
We'll protect this guy.
There we
Well, there. I used an action, so can I? Hold on it. No momento. How's Pathos looking? Does it look like he's beat up a bit?
Very much
Oh,
so.
I am serious. Yeah,
Okay.
I am at 10 of 42 hit points.
Well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna need smites for this fight, so I'll run up and touch you as I come up.
Right. Oh, look, healing. Oh, 12 points.
Ooh.
12 points to Gryffindor.
And use
Alright,
my
can you
last.
do that?
Do what?
I thought you used an action to
Oh, yeah, you had.
attack that.
Do you mean to use
Nope.
lay on hands?
Nope.
But this is a bonus action?
No, that's an action too. Never mind.
Darn.
Take it all back.
Darn. Oh,
That's
no.
okay.
Stick did it. He thought about doing it. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah. No, I mean,
Does he vocalize
did
it?
exactly what. He's like, I'll hear you in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I'll let you know that the next turn, as long as we're standing here, I've got you.
You took 5 damage, right? Yeah.
Not me.
give you a
From
thumbs
the
up.
little things exploding.
Oh, yeah. From a while ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to
was-
put that in there.
Yeah.
I got you. 39.
All right. There we go. I was like, wait, hold on a minute. How is he
Yeah,
at
good.
full health? Speaking of healing. Oh, yeah,
Because
that's
I've been
right.
taking all the damage.
Yeah, that's about
That's
where
a
I thought
good
it'd be.
one. It's actually 2.
One.
Oh, whoops. I meant to do that disadvantage. Let's do that again normally. Wow.
Three, 4, 5.
And wow, so only I
6.
think one of them did all them? Yeah, all of them failed.
Nope, they all missed.
Yeah, they all failed.
Yeah, decent.
One of them got really close, but how much damage does it do? Oh, 7. Darn.
Yeah, pathetic, but
Oh.
they all got hit.
Oh, here we go, boys. Here we go.
Might have killed one of them because I know that one of them in that pack might have been hurt. I just can't remember like which one. It was none of the ones in the pack. The one that was hurt hadn't gone yet, so he wasn't in the whole pack.
Oh boy.
But yeah, you shatter all those, and the one that's dead gets whoopsies. Put him back. The one that is dead gets shattered into pieces. Anything else, Pardis?
Yeah, just because he can. He's
Push me
gonna.
forward.
Do you want to be pushed forward?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. He gets. Pardis gets pushed forward 5 feet.
Put me back in the fight, coach. I'm ready. Bleeding profusely. Leaking oil. In other words.
I just have to like be around me and not around Schnick so that when this goes off.
Yeah, but you have realized that Schnick has a fire resistance innate within his kit.
Look, I got this.
All right.
You can also cast Absorb Elements.
Hey, me too. But that's not what I'm going to cast.
Nice.
And that ends the first time that you've seen Pardis actually cast a spell in this game.
Actually, you know what? I'll make a roll really quick just behind my little DM screen to check something. All right, cool. So you heal. Yeah, you hear after the shatter. One of them kind of like squeal, and all of them turn to start running. They'll start just booking it.
Interesting.
You see, now I want to chase them down, but now I'm scared they're running to something bigger for help.
I'm scared they're running from something bigger.
Ooh.
Potential. However, we are in a dead end, and we kind of need to chase them in order to leave. So,
All right, Pathos, you're up.
I'm up. All
Yep.
right. What? There's just one here.
As far as you can tell,
Right.
there's those two.
But I mean, two in my line of sight.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I need to account for the thing I did. Where are you? There we go. All right, I'm going to use my defensive field again. Temporary hit points equal to my level in this class. I'm level 4, so that gives me just making sure. Okay, so 4 hit points. As a bonus action, and then as an action, I'm going to shoot that one.
All right.
Unless this one is glowing.
None are glowing that I'm alive.
Okay, cool. Plus 1d4. 23. For 8 damage to that one. That should do it. If he was damaged before.
Yeah, that does indeed do it. Which one was it? That one?
You know what? The close one. Yeah.
Pop.
And then use my movement to just kind of like get over here. Maybe like that.
All right, Schnick.
Yeah, any of that healing you planned on doing, that'd be great.
Great.
I'm really glad you reminded me because I was about to run down there.
Run there and start murdering. Made no mistake. Just turn
You
into
use
a
it.
paladin.
I don't know how many hit points you have, but I can give you 20.
20? I
Yeah.
can take all 20 and I will not be a fool.
Okay, so Snick runs up, his hands glow, and he just kind of places them on your back. Then he just steps around the corner, kind of keep a lookout while we kind of regather what the heck's going on because everyone just ran away.
That's awesome. Thank you, buddy. That's huge.
Anytime, pal.
Many thanks. For a small person, you have a big heart.
Oh, I forgot that these things could actually go ahead and dash because they didn't use their action, so they aren't as far away as they could be. Oh well. Partis, you're up.
Liz.
Oh yeah, that hits.
You remember that one bandit that tried to run away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right in the head. And he's like, holy crap, and he runs away, and I missed him, and then you got him. That was just delicious.
No survivors.
No survivors.
Ever.
There will be no survivors.
Is that everything from Partis, or is Partis going to move out his little cubby hole?
He's going to move up out of his little cubby hole just to sort of peek around and see what's to happening. And get a better view of anything that comes down that other path, just in case.
Alrighty. Sure, it'll be this Magnum's turn.
Hey, there's still one over there.
He just bolts.
I actually don't see any. You must have good eyes.
Out of curiosity,
If
just because I need to check, is there any in this general area?
Yeah.
There are a couple over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple of
I
them
can't
did.
see them, but I do have a knife that gives me tremor sense in 30 feet, so I know there's something over here.
Oh yeah, the little bastards are most definitely sprinting around on over there.
Cool.
And speaking of,
that's super sweet. I love it.
there's one of them that isn't in the queue for some reason. Like he's just not a part of the. Oh wait, no, there he is. All right. Odd. But these ones. You're going to dash, and you do sense them running out of range.
Cool. Again.
Can I take a? Are we essentially out of combat here? Like, unless we chase them?
Yeah, you're essentially out of combat unless like you actually go ahead and chase them.
Okay. I have no intention on chasing these guys, unless you do. What do you guys think?
We should pursue, but at least back to the entrance.
Are we done here, or do we want to go further?
I mean, we don't even know what's down here, right?
That's why we came, to find out.
So do we explore? Do we rest, come back? I mean, now they're weak if we find them again. At least some of them.
True. I am concerned they may not have been fleeing us. They may have been fleeing something else. Ace, do we get the sense that they were running? Yeah. Do we get the sense that they were running from us, or that they were running from something else?
From like what you can tell, it looked like they were just running from you, because there was one that ran up and away, and like the rest that kind of just ran off the side and back towards where you guys had come from. So like they kind of just like split up and kind of like just ran off.
They all ran after they got shattered.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you a short rest would be phenomenal, because it would give our warlock back his spells. I could heal up with some hit dice. What do y'all think?
I'm fine, but I'm down to guard.
Cool. Short rest. 3-hour lunch. 3-hour lunch. 3-hour lunch.
3-hour lunch.
Going once, going twice.
3-hour lunch.
3-hour lunch it is. We're going to take a short rest, Dungeon Master.
Alrighty, go ahead and rest up. I think that's a good place to actually have our short rest as well. So meet back in 5, so 10:05.
For the I might drop off here. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of.
Okay.
1
with
6. Roll 2. That'll put me up. Okay.
With that being the case, and since you want to go ahead and run off, we're actually not that far from the end anyways, so we could just skip the little break and just wrap up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that. You guys good with that?
I'm fine.
Let's carry on.
Carry on. Okay. Let's press on then. The hour goes by uneventfully?
Yeah, the hour just goes by uneventfully.
Sweet.
Oh, you know what though? I'm taking a chunk of this guy.
Chunk of the guy that is still like solid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really fine.
Like his arm or something.
Yeah, just like go ahead and like add like magman chunk to your inventory. Frozen magman chunk, just to clarify.
Yeah. I've got so many weird custom items. Blink organ, magic battery, replacement parts, data module. And now
frozen magman chunk.
Frozen
All right. So,
Man,
Schnick.
fair warning, my friend. I am a fiend when it comes to like just finding weird stuff and saying, "Hey, can I make a magic item with this?" It's just
Yeah, no, it's totally it's gonna work like a lot here. But
I was legitimately just trying to see what's around this corner, and the thing actually just shocked me. I did not know that was there at all.
So you come around this little corner, and this magnet is pretty much just trying to dig its way away. It's just kind of it's like turns around, sees you, just spins around just like plants right up against the wall, just like arms spread. It's like trying to like back further into the wall.
Warning shot.
just shatter some of the.
come up here.
Just
What
like
are we-
shatters
what is
some of
going
the
on?
wall.
Is
Oh.
it one of the ones glowing?
It like drops onto the ground and just like starts cowering. No, that's one of the ones that actually passed. It just drops on the ground, like cowers, it like curls up, and then Pathos just shoots it and it explodes.
I mean, I was about to throw a javelin at it, so that works out.
Yeah, Pathos definitely came out. What is going on? Look, I found a piece of a frozen mag. Oh, I found a piece of a frozen magnet.
You could have had more if you'd have let me hit that one.
I will bear this in mind for next time. Like Pathos looks legitimately disappointed in himself at that.
Aw, he'll pat you on the side of your arm. It's okay, big guy. Do we see anything back here though of interest, or is it actually just empty?
It was just empty, and like the guy was just trying to dig his way to freedom. Like that's all that was going on back here.
I tell you what, Pathos, you lead the way. If you find any more, I'll help you out.
I like this plan. This one's been. No, this one has not been figured out. And you said that like the red stuff here is not actually lava, right?
No, it's just a different form of sediment.
Okay. Is this the
It's
last?
like cock or like what's another like reddish rock?
Huh.
It's an iron-bearing sand.
Yeah, it's stuff like that.
Hey, so now that we're sort of walking around with impunity, I'm gonna like specifically start looking around the walls and stuff for signs that this was once a great city. Like, you know,
I was just about to say something like that.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just looking around at all the lava tubes, and they appear to be just that, lava tubes. So, like, from what you can gather just off of this and seeing that, like, there were magmas everywhere, is that this probably was just a magma tube, and the magmas were just kind of futzing around here because it's warmer than most places, and it's an inactive volcano, which means that since magmas formed here, that it could be becoming active soon. And also that this is probably too deep for the ruins of the citadel, so you probably need like a shovel to like excavate the old Orchistan to find like actual buildings and stuff.
Oh, so we're actually under it.
Yeah.
What do we see down here?
See down there?
This pathway, or is it wall?
That's the way that you guys came from.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I will do though, is I'll go ahead and ritual cast detect magic for while we're walking around to see if anything picks up.
You are actually close enough now, since
I could do that too.
Since the lava tubes kind of wind up, and you're probably about 120 feet below Orchistan surface level. You actually have enough space to see some very faint blips, like way up off in the ceiling, for lack of a better term. They're like right on the edge of your range there of a couple of different magical artifacts.
Really?
And
so
they're
just 30 feet up?
Yeah, like 30 feet up, like deep inside the rock, because like these lava tubes are maybe about as tall as they are wide.
Okay. Okay, I'll get kind of directly underneath one of them and point out that there's magic above us. I mean, maybe this might be the best way to get at it, actually, if we can carve through this rock somehow. Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Hold the earth.
Pulls out jackhammer function.
I need no such thing. I have a cat here. I have a cat man.
The Catman, invisible servant. Unseen servant.
You're breaking up there, Jeff.
Yeah. So which way is he going to be digging?
It's up.
Straight up.
Go diagonally up. So we're going to want to get in there. We'll spend 10 minutes to make a ritual cast of unseen servant so that he has some extra help to clear stuff away.
So
as a nice unseen servant that starts excavating.
All right. So you excavate for probably a good 2.5 hours because it's slow going. And you have to get through, let's see from where you guys are.
Well, it's only 30 feet of rock. I mean, it's
about 20 feet of rock to get through because it's like a 10-foot high ceiling here in this portion.
Okay. But it's 5 feet at a time.
Oh, yeah, because he's using...
Yeah, we're not digging. He's using magic.
Yeah, so then, you go ahead and get it to, like, crumble through, and a leather-bound book kind of, like, tumbles out with some of the dirt.
Well, with this system like that, how many of these artifacts were we able to notice up there?
From kind of like when like you've been like walking around just like within this area, there was only 2, which one was here and one was, hold on, we'll get a little freehand going. And one was here within that area.
Okay. I mean, Ace, unless there's something that stops us, we can just check this whole lava tube chamber out piece by piece.
There is nothing that actually stops you, so I shall go ahead and mark all the little spots.
Yeah, and random thought here, though. Did we see signs of, like, the little creatures going into rock to flee, or did they actually all just flee into Orchistan?
As far as you can tell, the only one that tried to flee in a rock was the one that was digging into it.
Which means they might have fled in Orchistan. Oh, well, it gives the orcs something to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, not a bad town to run into.
Also kind of weak, so it's not like...
Yeah, they all ran out having been halfway shattered.
It's also not even the center of town either. It's sort of the outskirts, so they'd have to run around, and they've got lookouts that can say, "Ugh, fire person, open fire. You arrows, not fire." Ugh, and all that. I guess that's not a PC term to say anymore.
Guys, I gotta get going. My wife needs some help with the kiddo, but I'm going to stop in here. Ace, I'll help. Just assume Pathos is walking around being a walking
dude excavating
to find these things and excavate them. So other than the book, I'd love to find out what we find, but I can check with Jeff and Trey later. So,
all right, I'll go ahead and post everything that's found kind of under the chat because I'm assuming that everybody's just going to be excavating here.
Pretty much.
Yeah, when we look up real quick, when we look up to the, like once he reaches to each item, do we see like signs of a city?
As like you kind of like pull them all out, I mean like stuff like some of the stuff that like will like also go ahead and fall out is like maybe like part of a church pew here, like a bit of a chandelier there, like different items that like you would normally find in a side of like holy buildings, and like different degrees of like, oh, this is almost dust. to like, oh, this is this like a whole ass Bible that just fell out of the ceiling.
But I mean, can we see like if so if there's like a church, could we see if it's actually if the inside's also filled with dirt, or like if we found a way up there we could walk around, or is it all pretty solid?
It is all kind of like just filled on in, like it's yeah, it's because it's deep enough down, because like you're about 120 feet below Orchistan, because that is like at least like 100 feet of dirt above you on top of these ruins. And like they're like made out of like stone and stuff, which isn't gonna hold up very well that deep down, especially within a slightly active volcano.
So the city's pretty crushed. We're not gonna like go up there and be able to walk around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in that case, we excavate and we find whatever these things are.
Yeah. So the list of things is, you got the first tome. That's the item. So there's that tome. Other than that, it's a candlestick, which once you pick it up and put magic into it, it lights up with a flame that isn't hot but does shed light. You also get a. Let me look at my notes here. You also get a axe, which is enchanted with illusion magic to make it look like it has a fire aspect enchanted onto it. You find also a what the hell is that thing called? A sensor, like one of those like little metal rods that like they shake holy water out of. That's dented and like twisted. Let's see, that was 4 things now out of the 6. Wait, was that 4 or was that 3? The tome, the candlestick, the axe, the sensor. Yeah, that was 4. You do also find a set of armor, and I will go ahead and grab a picture of that. But that appears to be enchanted with a enchantment. If you cast Identify, which I'm assuming that you do, it lets you cast invisibility without using a spell slot once per day.
Handy.
And the last item is a crossbow, which has a enchantment on it, which adds a +2 to any 2 hit rolls. And if you cast Identify on it, which I'm assuming that you do,
we identify all this stuff.
Yeah, you will find out that it's a named item called the Hunter's Mark, and that you do need to attune to it in order to use it.
Fun.
However, it gives you a +2 to any normal hit roll and a +6 to any hunting roll. So like hunting deer or elk or like some other sort of game, or a creature like that would give you a +6 to hit.
Interesting.
Those are the 6 items.
So only the +2 to hit, not the damage.
You get a +2 to also damage because it counts as a +2 crossbow.
Okay.
But it gets an extra +4 to hit it if it's against a creature with the beast identifier.
That's fine. I'm just writing it all down.
All right.
But the candlestick, if you put magic in it, you said?
Yeah, if you put magic in it, then like it'll shed light, but it's not hot.
And the axe is a regular axe, just with the illusion.
Yeah, just with a illusion spell on it, which makes it seem like it's enchanted with a fire aspect.
And what about the tome?
The tome
Oh wait,
has
before that, what's the armor?
the armor is called a stalker's armor, and it just lets you cast invisibility once per day. Greater invisibility once per day. My bad.
Oh, that's even better. But I meant, is it like leather armor?
I'll actually give you a picture of it. Let me go ahead and find it. I'll post it in the lore. Because I know I have it somewhere around here.
Oh, that's fine. We can find it. What about this leather tome, though?
The leather tome is so the leather tome has a conjuration enchantment on it, and the name of it, when you cast identify on it, is that it is a sort of key to be able to summon a designated guardian when you enter its plane.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
And there's nothing spectacular about the sensor.
It just makes holy water if you put water in it.
Okay.
There's the armor. So it's scale mail, if I remember correctly. Well, it's modified scale mail, so like it's like a leather scale mail, so like you can still get. So you don't get the disadvantage on stealth rolls while wearing it. Ugh. But you get the AC of scale mail.
Sweet.
Well, with that, we pack up our stuff and I guess head to the surface to see what horrors we've unleashed upon the unsuspecting town of Orkistan.
Alrighty, away we go. Has it loaded for anybody else?
It's loaded for me.
Very cool. It's just that the Twitch isn't able. Oh, there it goes with the Twitch. But yeah, when you come out, you do notice that there are a couple of like scarred pits here and there. Most notably, you notice that the guide who brought you down here, who said that he would wait at the entrance, was caught up in one of them. And his burnt corpse is kind of just like lying off to the side.
Oh.
That's not ideal.
Poor guy.
Other than that, you do hear a slight commotion kind of going on up at the top of the mountain or hill. Now that's kind of what it is.
Okay, we can explore the commotion next time when everybody's here?
Yep.
Or okay, good. I gotta go.
That.
Sounds good to me.
Great. I have to go put a kid to bed.
You go have